Hey everybody, anyone is here, and I am on the RMCT FTB server. Today we are going to find a little bit more permanent home, or at least permanent setup than this, and also work on power generation. So I think I'm going to build into that mountain right there, and as you can see, I already started clearing out a little area. I want to make it a little bigger, but before I keep moving, I need to get some power generation going so I'm able to power tools and machines and all that good stuff. Because right now doing everything with a pickaxe sucks. But I opened this area up. What I want to do is just get power generation going. So I am going to go to the Nether and find us a nice little place where we could start sucking up lava and turning that into power, whether it's MJ or EU. And eventually I have to start working on red power energy, but that's not what I'm up to right now. I set up another book stand right here so we can put another book right next to it, and I already made a linking book back to here, so when we find a nice place in the Nether, we could drop our book down, make a second book there, and then we have a way to get back and forth. So I'm going to head back out to the RAC shack because there is already a Mystcraft portal there, and I don't have any diamond tools to get obsidian. So I am going to head out there, and once we get into the Nether, I'll come back and we could start looking for our Nether area place thingy. Oh, and as you can see, I started a little cactus farm over there. I guess it's a little bigger than a little, but I'm going to need a lot of waterproofing for the pipes, so wanted to get that done. Anyways, we'll cut back when I'm entering or in the Nether, something like that. Okay, here we are in the Nether, and I don't know where I am going from here. I guess this way? I guess that's why those blocks are there? I need to find lava. Not caves. Let's see, this way? Oh, oof, should have paid a little bit more attention to that. And I am completely under-equipped to go to the Nether. I know, oh. Huh, yeah. Not exactly optimal. How am I going to get down there? That way, maybe? Oh, this is a horrible Nether portal. Let's see. I don't know how I'm going to get down there. I seem to be pretty high up. Let's see which way we can go. And so basically what I'm going to do here while I try to find a place is I'm going to set up a pump. And I'm going to do it a little differently than I normally would. I want to try to set up a system where the pump continues pumping lava at any given time, but I could hook up multiple machines to it in the overworld to actually retrieve the lava. So basically, it's going to be pumping lava cells. I don't know what I'm doing there. It's going to be pumping lava cells into an ender chest, and then wherever I need power generation, I could just drop down that ender chest and pull the lava out of there. But the thing about that, oh, I am so far up. I don't think I'm going to be able to get down there. The thing about that is I need to be able to control the flow of lava cells because I want to make sure that my machines are only pulling cells out of it when they need power. And the nether side of it, I'm making my way down slowly but surely. The nether side of it has to make sure it keeps it well stocked, but not too stocked, that it keeps dropping cells out of the ender chest because the ender chest is full. Damn it. This is not going well at all. But I think I'm making it. Slowly but surely, I am making my way down. So that's good. Let's see. Let's keep going. Now I'm going up, so this definitely isn't the right way. I guess let me find my way down to the surface, and then I will cut back. See you in a second. Okay, so I made my way down, and as you can see, somebody is already using this part to generate power to get lava, so we're going to have to find somewhere else. But now that I'm down out of the ceiling, that shouldn't be too hard to do, to find an open lava space. Where I'd like to find is something like that. Yeah. Like over there where there's just a ton of lava with not much land would do me really good. Now, if I had some type of like jetpack or something like that, this would be so much easier. But I don't, because I still don't really have any power generation. I have those magmatic engines, which are doing me fine for smelting, but that's nothing really I can do with that, especially on the EU front. Hopefully, over here is going to solve all my power issues. And hopefully, I don't waste out of a pick before I find a nice spot, because I don't have another pick or any materials to make a pick with. I don't even have cobble. I guess I can make a wood pick. And since this is only netherrack, I guess that's not the worst possible thing that could happen. But I would prefer not. So let's not try to fall into lava right here. I just want to take a peek to see if this is really the place I'm looking for. Yeah. So right over there I want to go. So let's see. I guess up here. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be the place. I'm just gonna build. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go into here. So let's get over here a bit. Oh, what am I? Stupid sill sand. Okay, so let's get in here. Let's just close that up for now. Even though these guys are gonna spawn in here any way you look at it. At least I know they're just not going to walk in here and be annoying as hell. So, okay. Let me clear out the spot a little bit, and we'll be back in a second to start setting up. There goes my pick. But that's okay. Since I found the spot I want to be in, I could just put my book down, go back home, get another pick, and come back. So, let me get reset up. I'll clear this up a little bit, and we can get this build going. And I am back, and I think I got everything I need now to get the pump and stuff ready and going. One thing I forgot to mention before is I changed the setup a little bit. The Stirling engines were just way too slow. So I have a couple magmatic engines down here being fed from this tank right here, and I'm just manually adding lava into here. I didn't really want to put any real power generation into this area since I know I'm not going to start there. And as you can see, I got a good amount of ores already smelted and some jewels and dust and stuff. So let's go back into the nether and let's see what we got going here. So as you can see, I opened this room up a lot. So I'm going to start putting down my stuff. The first thing I'm going to need is a pump. But before we do that, let's see how close to the floor, to the lava we are. So let's start making our way down here. We definitely don't want to just go straight down, because eventually we're going to fall into lava. I don't know how deep this goes, but I'm hoping really not very deep. But now I'm thinking it was a lot deeper than I thought. Let's see. Oh. Come on. We got to be getting to the bottom somewhere over here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, that's not too bad. Okay. So let's get back over there. What are we at right now? 278, 206. So that is where the pump needs to go. Not really, but 278, 206 right here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put the pump right there. I don't think, man, I might need to be cleared. So let's go back down there and clear out a hole down to it. I don't know if the pump has some type of max distance it could travel. I guess we're gonna find that out quick. Let's try not to fall into that lava. I guess that's right here, right? Okay. And then, good. Okay, so we're right there. Perfect. So first, let's get our pump down. You know what? Just to be safe, let's fill that in. I believe the pump just goes like this. And to see how the pump's made, it's really pretty simple. You have to make a mining well, which takes an iron gear and a bunch of iron as well as a pick. And put that with a tank, and that's all it really is. Very straightforward and simple. Boom. Okay, so we have that there. Now we're going to just power this for now, at least, with redstone engines. I believe this is one of the only machines that you can actually power with redstone engines. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Make our lives a little bit easier. Where am I going to get the lava out? I guess the lava is going to come out this way. We'll go up one. Excuse me. We'll go up one more to be safe. And now we're going to put that into this tank. Yeah, it should be enough. 1, 2, 3. And this is really just going to act like a little buffer for us. So out of this tank, we are going to have one pump, one of these wooden pumps, go to a geothermal generator. And what this is going to be for is to power an electrical engine that's going to be used to power this liquid transposer. And this liquid transposer is going to what's going to put lava into the canisters. That's then going to go into an ender chest. Right now I just have a regular chest, but it's going to go into an ender chest, which is going to bring it to where I need it to go. So we have that, and let's lay some copper and put it into a bat box, because that's usually the best way to get energy. At least you get a little buffer just in case this ever runs out. Okay, so we're going to do it like that. And then I believe I could hook up. Nah, maybe I should do it like this. Then I could hook up the engine here. And then the liquid transposer right here. All right, that should turn to it, right? Yes, there we go. And now this should power this bat box once this goes down. So let's power up. And for now, we'll make this look pretty later. Right now, I'm just going to do it like this, just to get this moving and make sure it's working. We're just going to use some switches. So let's get some switches. I only have one on me. Levers, obviously, not switches. Okay, so there we go. And let's get these guys going. And we should start pumping once I get this going. There you go. There's one. And I believe this is the max this pump can go. Now, eventually, we want to make this a bit smarter in the sense that this will know to stop pumping when all of our resources are full. But right now, we can't really do that. So let's wait a minute, make sure this pump actually works, and we'll catch back up. Back up with you guys once I have lava flowing. Oh, wait, I guess I don't even have to. Lava is flowing. So let's make sure. Now we need to get another redstone engine right here so it actually pumps out into this generator. And I actually forgot it. So you know what? Let me go get that and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So let's get our redstone engine on here. Get this baby powered. And again, we're just doing it like this. Just for now. Once everything's working, we'll clean it up and make it look a lot nicer. Let's get this on here. Boom. Turn it on. That should start going. Now we should start getting liquid lava in here. I believe this should work. I guess maybe it's just not pumping quick enough. I guess let's give it a little time. But this is moving, so that is a great sign. Oh, there we go. And we are pumping power. Now we're going to need to power this guy over here, but we don't want to do that just yet because I'm not exactly sure how the liquid transposer works. So let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, so we want to fill the buckets. So it's going to come from here. It's going to fill the buckets. And then output it on this side. Is that right? And I didn't bring any canisters with me. You know what? Let's get some canisters to see if this fills up. I'm afraid it might not. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. Red is out. So this should work. So let's grab some canisters. I believe I have some already, and I believe I could just use cells, can't I? Not there. I know I have them somewhere. Right here. Yeah, I should be able to just use empty cells. Pretty sure, at least. So let's get some empty cells in here. Boom. No. Okay, empty cells in there. Turn this guy on. It is getting power. Oh, and we have to fill this up with lava. So we're going to need yet another redstone engine that I forgot, but we can get this just started. Push that in here. Boom, Boom. I believe yellow is what brings in the lava. Pretty sure, at least. Oh, no, maybe blue does. Yeah, it's probably blue. So that should be blue. There we go. And that's nothing, and that's nothing. Okay, so now we need to just let this run and pump for a little while. This is eating up all the power because it's trying to do this thing. So yeah, I'm going to turn this off just so it stops eating the power. Let this fill up a little bit, and we will check to see if this works. I'm also going to need to get another redstone engine to start pumping this, but that should be pretty simple. Actually, I should be able to do... no. Yeah, let me grab another redstone engine, and once this starts getting filled up, we could flip the switch and see if it works. So I will see you guys back here in a minute. Okay, so as you've seen, I've changed things around a bit. I compressed this a lot, but it's still the basic same concept. The pump pulls lava into this tank, and then from this tank there is 2 pumps coming out. One going into the geothermal generator that's filling it with lava and keeping it charged. Another one that's going to go straight into the liquid transposer. That's going to be used to fill the canisters, the cells, with lava. I moved the redstone to under here. Eventually, once we get gates, we'll make this work a lot better. But right now, this is just a basic setup. So, once I flip these 2 switches, this switch will turn on the electrical engine, which will power the transposer. This switch will turn on this pump, which will put lava into the transposer. So, once I flip these 2 things, I should now start getting lava into the transposer. And the transposer should start filling up canisters soon. Possibly. Very soon. It's going to happen. It's filling up. Maybe it has to warm up a little bit before it actually... See, this doesn't look like it's actually powering it. No, it is pumping out. I still don't see this liquid transposer being full. Maybe I'm doing something wrong? Let's see what happens when this gets full. When this gets full of power. Because this is getting full. I have empty cells. Maybe it can't fill up cells. Maybe it has to fill up buckets. You know what? Let me get a bucket and try that out. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back with some buckets. Let's see what happens when I put the buckets in. It's still not filling up, so it's not buckets. This is on filling this. Maybe I have to wait for it to get all the way up? I thought this should work. Let's see. Let's see what happens when this hits 4800 MJ. Will it start working then? If not, I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on this, because I thought this would work just like this. And we are almost full. Let's see what happens. These damn gas are annoying. Okay, now we're full. Oh, I know why. Bang. That is why. Great. Okay. We are running, and now we're getting cells full of lava. Awesome. So let's head back into the overworld, into the new base, and let's look at where we're going to put the other side of this. See you guys there in a second. Okay, so before we get any further, we're going to have to do something new that we've never done before. And this is, we're going to be working with a little Red Power 2 stuff. So what I'm going to need is a filter. And what a filter will allow me to do is, as the tin cans, the cells, tin cells, whatever, get used up, I'll be able to filter them out back into the machine and still keep the full cells in there without having to use multiple chests. So I'm going to need 2 filters to do that, one for this side and one for the other side. But in order to make a filter, there's a bunch of stuff I have to make. I have to make basically I have to make the filter, which has multiple steps. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is put down an alloy furnace. An alloy furnace is real simple to make. It's just some bricks in the shape of a furnace. Now, eventually, we're going to move up to blue alloy furnace, which takes blue electricity. There you go, bluetricity. But I don't have any of that ready for me yet, so we can't go there. So the first thing we have to make is a silicon boule. And in order to make that, we need some sand and some coal. So let's get some sand. Let's get some coal. And let's, that's charcoal. Charcoal, we could use that to power it. That's fine. Okay, so basically we only need 1 to begin with. And you need 8 coal and 8 sand. So let's get that stuff in there. And as soon as I put this in, it should start smelting. Great. So now this is going to turn all this into 1 silicon boule. But I need to be able to cut it to create a wafer, silicon wafer. So we got that. In order to do that, I'm going to have to use some of my diamonds. I've been hoarding them, trying not to use them, but I am going to have to use it. So I need to make a cutter, and I think the exact name for this is a diamond handsaw. So what you need is some sticks, some diamonds, and some iron. So it's basically just like this. It's a pretty easy recipe. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Now we have that. So basically, we could just put this in our inventory with this, and it gives us the silicone wafers. Great. And uses a little durability of the handsaw. So next, we need to turn the silicone wafers into a red doped wafer. And again, we're going to keep using this. Oh, forgot that was still burning. And what we need for here is 4 redstone and 1 of these to create 1 blue wafer. But you know what? We're going to make a couple of them. Yeah, we'll make a couple just to be safe, because I think we're gonna need at least 2 of them for the 2 filters. So we might as well just make a few. Okay, so we have 1 and we have 2. Great. Okay, so now we should have everything we need to make the filter. And the filter is pretty simple. It's just like this, and we're gonna need 2 of them again. So like that. Oh, and I forgot, we also need 2 pistons, because pistons are used in the wafer in the recipe. And just to show you guys what the recipe is, that would probably be important. It's about 5 cobble, 2 pieces of gold, 1 piston, and 1 of those red doped wafer. So that's what we need to build. So first, let's get our 2 pistons. And I think I have everything here I need. I'm pretty sure I do. I love these project tables. This is also, I don't know, I just made 3 of these. This is also a red power item, and it works really well. It's basically a workbench with a chest built in, which is pretty awesome. And then it has this ability to create blueprints. Unfortunately, I don't have what's needed to create the blueprints, but basically the blueprints will allow you to just, instead of having to keep putting in the recipe, you could just throw the blueprint there, and as long as the items are here, you could just pull it out. So let's get these 2 filters. There we go. Some more cobble. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. And then like this. And then the 2. And where'd those red dope wafers? Boom. So now we have 2 filters. And out of the filter, I am going to need some pneumatic tubes, which I am not ready for. So we are just going to place the filter for now, and we will come back and put up all the tubes once we're ready for that. So let's go into here, back to the Nether, and I will show you how these will be used. Did I forget? I need an empty lava cell. So you know what? Let's go back. We're going to need one just so we could show the filter what we need. Okay, so let's get all these, because we're eventually going to need it anyway. Let's get back into the Nether. So basically, we are going to put the filter onto here. And I don't think that's the right way. I think it goes... Oh, I think I need a screwdriver to move it. What do I need to turn it? A wrench? This probably isn't right. No. I think I need a screwdriver. Let's see what I need with a sonic screwdriver. No, maybe I can use a regular screwdriver. What is that? Just that? I should be able to do that. Oh, and I don't have any RME, so let's go back. We're going back. Okay. That's not where I wanted to go, and that's not what I wanted to hit it with. Let's see. Hopefully this is all I need. That and that. Got the screwdriver. Let's go back into the Nether. Okay, and now I believe we should be able to flip it. There we go. Okay, so now let's go into it. We want to tell it to filter one of these at a time. We don't care about setting it a color. So basically what's going to happen is we are going to use pneumatic tubes, which again I don't have now, and I'll show you it a little bit later, to connect this side, which is going to kick out the empty cells, back into here so they refill. So now let's take a head back over to the base, where the new base is going to be, and figure out where we're going to put our power generation. I guess I can keep this stuff on me for now. I think I'm about ready to make a drill. I'm going to have to do that pretty soon, but for the moment being, I don't need it. So let's figure out where we're going here. We're running to the end of this episode already, so I don't think we're going to have a chance to finish this build today. But in the next episode, we should get it completed fairly quickly. So as you've seen before, I have this all opened up. It's a little dirty right now, but I'll clean this up later. There's a really cool Thaumcraft tool I can use to make things look nice, so I plan on using that, but we'll get back to that later. So what I'm thinking is, I think I might want to put the tank maybe up here. No, you know what? Maybe I'll open up into another room where I'll just be the lava generation. You know what? We could do that here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now let's open up. I'm going to open up this room, and then we'll make the lava generation in there. We'll feed it out to a bunch of geothermals, as well as into some magnetic engines that will fill up some redstone conduits. But again, I don't have anything to make stuff like that yet, so I'm just going to get everything prepped, and then we can do that on another episode and get it all ready. But at least I'll have geothermal power going in here.